This is a new habit that you are trying to form. As much as I do not like routine, I am not going to lie to myself that I do not have some certain habits. So I can as well try, have a productive habit in my life, so that at the end of the year, I am not always like, this is ridiculous, I didn't do anything. Hi y'all, my name is Dupe and welcome to class. Quick gist. So sometimes ago I started delving into personality, trying to understand my own personality. As a person, I would go online and take all these personality tests and a whole lot of that. No, I used to do that. So the long and short of my adventure is that I got to realize my weaknesses and acknowledge that they are there, and also acknowledge the impacts that they are making in my life. With that realization and acceptance, I decided that I need to start making some conscious efforts in my life, okay? So that I can at least feel some sense of, fulfillment, not like waking up 1 week or 2 months or 6 months later and realize that I have done absolutely nothing with my life. Time just fly by. Sometimes at the end of the week, I just be like, okay, what exactly did I achieve this week? Did I just spend all of my valuable time on YouTube? Firstly, I have accepted the fact that I am clumsy. I'm a very clumsy person, but people may not know. To some, I am an organized person. But that is what they are saying, because I have tried to, work on my weakness. That clumsiness, I figured out that it's a weakness and it makes my life, my environment and everything so disorganized. Wait, my environment is not like organized like some people are very organized with things, but unlike before where I have 1 million things like everywhere, now I try to put my things in different places, and same way I'm trying to organize my thoughts, organize the direction that I feel like I want my life to go. Secondly, I am a chronic procrastinator, or let's say I was a chronic procrastinator. I still procrastinate, but not like before, because now I've kind of like created a kind of system that makes me be able to, sort of do things. Unlike before, where I know that I have a whole lot of things to do. I need to do laundry, I need to cook, I need to do the dishes, but I'll be like, I'll just do it. I'll do it later. I'll do it so time. I can quickly just do it, because I know that I tell myself that I work so hard under pressure. I can pretty much achieve things under pressure in a short amount of time. But then I am leaving valuable time behind. Now that time that I am leaving behind, what exactly did I do with that time? Instagram, on Twitter, on Google, looking for absolutely nothing. And also I discovered that I am a starter. Oh my god, there is this idea coming up in my head. Yes, I'm going to do this. Then I start it, but I only start, I never finish. What is the point of starting something I never finish? In my Yoruba, we used to say, like, starting is not actually the work until you kind of finish it. If you haven't finished what you're doing, you haven't actually done anything. So in the course of trying to get my life together, I realized that I have to start being intentional about the way I live and sort of handle it like a project. Project Management Institute says a project is a well-planned endeavor that follows a life cycle with a definite beginning and end. And managementstudyguide.com says, according to the Project Management Body of Knowledge, a project is defined as a temporary endeavor with a beginning, end, and end, and it must be used to create a unique product, service, or result. Now, if you are talking about handling or living your life like it is a project. You have to be willing to set some certain principles so that you can be productive, stay focused, and make some meaningful progress in your personal life. It doesn't have to be like huge progress, like little progress. When they say little drops of water make a mighty ocean, then we start taking the steps little by little to at least we are able to do something at that point in time, not like we are just wasting away our time. Something has to change, and number one thing that we will start doing while we try to live our life like it is a project is to have a goal. It could be daily goal, it could be weekly goal. If you are doing monthly goal, you have to be very careful so that you do not forget about it, because I feel like a whole monthly goal is kind of like so huge, so wide, and you have to be very careful while you are setting out your task and all of that so that you are able to achieve it. But for a daily goal, you literally just know that today this is what I want to do, and then you go ahead and do it. It can also be weekly goals. You know that by the end of the week, this is what you want to be able to have achieved. So your goal, you have to make it specific. Be clear about what exactly you're doing today. Be clear about what exactly you want to get done this week. Set your intentions right, and also make sure that this goal can be achieved in this short amount of time. For example, I used to tell myself I'll publish 2 videos on YouTube weekly, but the truth is, with the way that my life is set up right now, I can only do 1 video a week. God help me. Because there are other things in my life that are also taking space and time. The only reasonable thing that can be achievable is actually 1 video in a week. So instead of saying 2 videos in a week and trying to do that, forcing myself to do it, you know, getting tired along the way, it becomes really difficult to achieve it when I just get tired in the process of the creation alone. So you have to be specific, and you have to be sure that the goal that you are setting is literally something that you can achieve in the smallest amount of time, because how you want to start living your life is little by little makes the mighty ocean. I'm going to do this today, do this tomorrow, do this, do that next tomorrow, and you know that by the time you are done with your daily task, you've achieved your weekly goal. While we are on task, the second thing we want to do is to break those goals into tasks. Let me use the YouTube thing as an example again. I know that I have to come up with my video idea, I have to come up with video title, I have to come up with scripts, I have to come up with filming, I have to do upload, publish, do all those tasks and all of those things in the YouTube studio. So by saying all of that, I have already broken down the task, and I know which one I can achieve in a day. I know how many of which I can achieve in a day, while considering the fact that I have to cook in the house, I have to go do grocery shopping, maybe I have to read, I have to take a class, I have to take a course, you know, all of those things. I have to attend a meeting. I have to incorporate all of this into my day, and keeping in mind that I have to break down the home task too and I have to break down if I have to attend meetings, it is an important meeting, all of that, you know, I have to factor all of that into consideration. So I have to know which one I'm able to do in a day. Break down your goals into achievable tasks. Now the third thing we are doing while we try to live our life like it is a project is to prioritize tasks, your to-dos. Every day that you wake up, you create a plan or to-do list that you plan on doing for the day, and then you go through your to-do list and put priority on them. Which one should you do now? Which one should you do later? There are a whole lot of things that will be important, but the truth is there are ones that are more important to do than the others. For example, now it is important for me to clean the house, and it is equally important for me to write a script for my video. Now it all depends on me to choose which one is a priority. If I'm needing to achieve a particular goal towards a particular item, I would want to put that item as number 1 thing that I should do at that period in time. If I do not sweep at that period in time, what will happen? who is going to die. So I'm going to move the cleaning to another level where it is not that a priority for me to do at that time, but it is important. I'm going to get to it. It's just that the time for that is not now. So basically, you are prioritizing your tasks so that you can do the right thing at the right time. You need to keep in your mind that not all tasks are equal, and you need to prioritize those tasks based on importance and urgency. By so doing, it will help you focus on the tasks that have the greatest impact on achieving your goals. The fourth thing I will be talking about is tracking your progress. At the end of the day or at the end of the week, you want to look at what you have done so far, what you have been able to achieve so far, because it will keep you motivated. It will let you see where you need to adjust, how you should well prioritize your task going forward. It will help you see where you should actually put more focus on, and it will increase your motivation. If you need to journal and write it down, and if you need to celebrate your achievements at the end of the week or at the end of the day, maybe it's going to be like a cup of coffee, or maybe it's going to be like that meal that you haven't had in a very long time. Just go ahead and, you know, appreciate yourself for doing something for the week. So living your life like it's a project requires some level of focus, some level of discipline, but for some of us, for people like me, it can also be like a routine. So I want to let you know that this is a new habit that you are trying to form. As much as I do not like routine, I am not going to lie to myself that I do not have some certain habits. So I can as well try, you know, create a productive habit in my life, so that at the end of the year, I am not always like, this is ridiculous, I didn't do anything at all. So keep in mind that it's a new habit you are trying to form, and it is so possible for you not to stay on track. And when you fall off, don't be hard on yourself. Just get back on the track and continue. There are many times that people fall off. In corporate world, people are doing projects and then something just happened. They couldn't follow up with a plan anymore, but they just have to continue somehow. They have to get back on track, check where the problem is, what exactly happened, how did we fall off, what caused the fall off, you know. Do some kind of review or some kind of retrospective in your life and see what exactly happened and how you can overcome that level. But most importantly, I want you to know that you shouldn't beat yourself on it. This might take you years to be able to have like a solid routine or a solid system that will keep you going, and there cannot even be a solid system. Let me put that out. You will keep adjusting, you will keep evaluating, and you will keep making differences as time goes on, as your life changes, as you move on in life. Now, a whole lot of things will happen, and you just keep on making adjustments to your routine, to your plan. But the most important thing is have like some reasonable structure that you can do that will help you to achieve the things that you want to achieve in a, you know, in iteration, just little, so you do not feel kind of overwhelmed. So anytime you fall off, get up with a new intention and start all over again. Guys, this year I said I would be doing yoga or Pilates at least 20 minutes a day, or maybe I walk or something. The whole of last week I did not do one single yoga like this, but I've started again. This is new week. You know, I was doing well previous weeks. Every day carried out my yoga mats, you know, do my yoga thing, feel good with myself. But the other last, I'm like, yoga nada, nothing happened. This week I'm back doing my yoga, except for today because I didn't get up in bed early, and now that is in my head now, because you need to get up in bed early so that you can do your yoga. What were you doing in bed? that's a little bit of retrospection that I'm doing right now. But not all this video that's going to be behind the scene. I hope that you enjoyed this video, guys. Thank you so much. If you do, let me know in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up. If you need to share it, share it. So thank you so much for coming to class. I'll see you in the next class.